Hello children, welcome back to English class. Today I will teach you an interesting lesson, that is consumerist culture. Consumerist means, or consumer means what? I'll tell you, I'll go back to economics. I have to go. Consumer means, in agriculture field, in industries, production will take place, item or crops, whatever it is. Then it will move to the market. So agriculture field and industry, that is called production place, that is production process. Afterwards it will move to the market. Then afterwards that is distribution, production, distribution, and now it will go to market. In market what will happen? Buy and sell activity will take place. So who will sell? The merchants will, traders will sell. And then who will buy? The people buy the commodities. Do you think that people will buy all the things? No, whatever they require, whatever the necessity, only that commodity they will buy. Who will buy the commodity? They are called consumer. Who are buying the goods and using, they are called consumers. Then I'll ask you one question, who is a consumer now? Will you tell the name? Who is a consumer? There is an answer, that is we. All people are consumers because everyone will go to market or shop or mall, wherever, then we will buy the goods. So we are the consumers. Now, here consumerist culture means in 21st century, man became mad of purchasing the goods. Olden days, man was purchasing whatever the requirement. How much he want, that much only he was buying. What is required, that only he was buying. Today it is not like that, children. You go to mall, you go to bazaar, you go to market, or you go to any shopping center. People, for time pass, they'll come and then keep on buying, whether they require or no, needed or no. Simply they'll be buying, seeing attractive, colorful, and then just for time pass they'll come and then simply unwanted things and all they'll buy. They have become mad of buying. So this is one culture people developed, of buying, wanted or unwanted. They are not thinking, thoughtless people. Today's 21st centuries, man has become thoughtless buyer of all the commodities. This is called consumerist culture. He has developed all bad habits, that is buying whatever, all the commodities and throwing it. He will not use also. He will sometimes, some people they will not use, simply buying and then they will keep it. And also today, to attract the consumers, the producers, they are showing all the reduction, sale and rebate and buy one take two free, all that. Is it not? So there is one thing I want to tell you, children, small one story. Before starting that I'll tell. A woman was there, a rich woman, and there was a sale that if you buy one sari, one handkerchief will be free. Then that woman become mad of buying. Oh, if I buy, one day she went and that salesman, he showed all the saris and all, 5,000 saris, 6,000 saris and all. So that woman, she purchased one sari of 3,000 and one handkerchief was given. So she became very mad of that very attractive handkerchief, and then she bought and then she kept it in a cupboard. And next day also thinking, simply she thought, if today also I'll buy one sari, one more sari, I may get one more kerchief. So she went and then again she bought. Like that nearly every day the sale was getting over within 3-4 days. Means she went and then started buying 3-4 saris per day, like that. And nearly 15 handkerchiefs were collected. One day her husband opened the cupboard for some purpose and then he saw so many handkerchiefs. Then he thought, why one or two is enough now? Why you bought so many things? You are waste. No, no, she said they gave, I mean, if we buy one saree, one kerchief will be given free. Then what sarees you bought? All 3,000, 4,000, 2,000 sarees you bought. Then he told, no, what is this waste? For one saree, one handkerchief is free means have you become mad? Money is gone waste. All sleeping capital it has become. The sarees you are not going to wear all the sarees. 15 sarees you are not going to wear. Like that he started scolding. You would have gone and then purchased only handkerchief, this 15 kerchief, paying the money you would have bought. Then it would have not been 150 also, 150 rupees. Now how much you spent like that? So she became mad of purchasing the commodity. This is called mindless, consumer. She is a mindless consumer. So with this example, now I'll teach you this lesson, consumerist culture. The lesson is an essay on the mindless consumption that characterizes our lives in this globalized 21st century. This is written by Cherian Alexander. Here the writer photo I have given. Cherian Alexander, born in 1958, he is an associate professor of English at St. Joseph College, Bengaluru. He has written widely on issues and themes relating to literature, culture, and ecology. Now, next, so he has become very famous and then he has written very, very meaningful, thoughtful essay. So this they have taken and given as lesson for us. Now firstly I will read glossary, children. Posh, informal. Posh means informal, fashionable and expensive. Globalize, develop or operate worldwide. Bewildering, puzzling. Array, range. Merchandise, goods for sale. GNP. G means gross, N means national, P means product. Purveyors, manufacturers and suppliers. So next one, I will read hard words. Before that only I read glossary. Superfluous, unbridled, embarked, entranced, holocaust, lured, paradigm, impoverishment. Now next I'll proceed to, I'm sorry children, again I'll come to glossary. Posh, informal, fashionable and expensive. Globalize, worldwide. Globalize means worldwide. And bewildering, puzzling. Array, range. Merchandise, goods for sale. GNP. G means gross, N means national, P means product. Purveyors, manufacturers and suppliers. Next I'll proceed to the summary of this lesson. The people of this century have become mindless consumption maniacs. Maniacs means like disease type. Buying merchandise that is absolutely useless to human health and happiness. Nowadays, artificially flavored and colored water, that is what? Pepsi, Coca-Cola, Mirinda, you people will buy for fashionable thing and then you will drink. That is called artificially flavored and colored water, having absolutely no nutritive value, is solid in billions, but we hardly find drinks like tender coconut and buttermilk having the same salability. The situation is same with food items, cosmetics, fashion wear, etc. In a survey, it was discovered that most Americans spend half their leisure time watching TV and the rest in shopping. See, watching TV and shopping, two only activity they'll do commonly, Americans. There cooking is very less, children. In India, cooking means a very big task we are doing, very big job. Going to the shop and buying and cutting and then washing and cutting and then cooking, or cleaning, all the things process we do. But in foreign it's not, it's all tin packed food and all available. They'll go and then bring and they make it hot and then they'll eat. No cooking, all everything will be always clean only. So the rest of the time what they'll do? They'll be watching TV or they'll go shopping. TV commercials provide the theory and it is practically done at the shopping malls. Now you know that TV commercials, commercial means advertisements. Plenty of advertisements with good dialogues, with the music tunes and models, men and women models. They'll bring and then they will give attractive, colorful dialogue and pictures and then commodities and all they'll exhibit, demo they'll give there. So people will be attracted by advertisement. And the people immediately they rush to the market area or shop or malls and then they'll buy. This is seeping to all the nooks and corners of the world, such that small communities and cooperative societies etc. are losing their foothold as stylish all available malls are springing up everywhere. Look at children, nowadays people know they don't buy in the roadside and all. Now example I'll give you, tender coconut, don't want. If Mirinda, Coca-Cola and then thumbs up means and Sprite, there are people that like to drink, that are youngsters I'm telling, but that is not good for health. Tender coconut and this buttermilk, these are all very good for health. That kind of people they will not give importance. That is all fashionable. Wherever they'll go to mall means they will order for Coca-Cola, Thumbs Up, Mirinda, Sprite and Dew, whatever now available, that only they like to drink in tin packed, that liquid. It is paving way for an ecological holocaust. Holocaust means collecting all the garbage, tins. Now you go to McDonald and so many shops and all you go, they'll give paper pack and then that paper glass, that Mirinda, Coca-Cola, all that. So what you will know, you will drink and then you will throw it. And that and all has become heap of, this one, garbage. So this tin and all not renewable. We have sleek luxury cars, but the roads are bad. Today in India, the whole world, all people are using cars and also they like to change the car. Then old cars and all, they'll put it in a big dungeon and all. So they will all smash all the cars. That is in America, they'll do like that. So in America, very big ground is there. That all slightly damaged cars and slightly hit by other cars and all damaged, they don't like to use. They'll bring and put it there, damaged cars. That is one car garbage. So that's a vast area, land is covered with that cars only. Then they'll buy the other car. Then what about these cars and all? Where is the place? All the places are jammed. But here, because the car one car will occupy a vast place, that. Like that, imagine that 50 cars or 1 lakh cars in a very, very big ground. Then what will happen? They'll buy other car and all. Then roads all are becoming smaller. The roads are becoming smaller, and then these type of garbage, car garbage, and then two-wheeler garbage areas and all have become very big. So this is called ecological holocaust. Roads are all small means where is the place for trees, plants. So These are all called ecological holocaust. We have sleek luxury cars, but the roads are bad. And government is not giving importance for roads also. India, mainly you take example, all roads are small, congested, two ways also, and no footpath only. People are not walking the footpath, if at all it is there. Small footpath, and people don't like to walk. Some roads, no footpath only road, and two ways, and side and all parking. Two sides also parking will be there. Have you seen? You take one example, Prakash Nagar only. Okay, we have luxury resorts, but no public parks, playground. Now, vast place, they are, rich people, they have purchased and then they have built resorts. Children, what is resorts and all. People time pass to spend their time and all, like picnic type, they'll go and then they'll stay and enjoy. But here, that is once rich people, they'll go. And then who wants to enjoy, like picnic, they'll go. What about the all people I'm telling, and also poor people? Now today the public parks and playgrounds have become small and disappeared also. It's not in the scene. People should know when it is necessary to say enough. When they will say enough, now today they won't say enough. They'll be keep on buying and then uh, collecting and keeping, no, without using. People should know when it is necessary to say enough, because money is not needed to buy even one necessity of the soul. See, one thing I know, today what we want is, children, peace of mind, happiness, and relationship with other human beings. This is required, and ecological balance. We should protect the environment, and we should protect the earth. Water scarcity is there, food scarcity is there, so many problems are there. We should give importance for that, is it not? So money only will not solve the problem. It's a people's mind. They should decide how much ever requirement is there, that much I'll buy, and then I'll give importance for other things. So many problems are there. To my limit, what I can do, I will do to the society. We have to hope and wish that humanity wakes up to stop the damage caused by excessive consumerism, lest the people shop till they drop and nothing of value is left standing in our beloved Mother Earth. Nobody is thinking about to protect the Mother Earth. They are not thinking about the greeneries and the forest, and soil erosion is taking place, and then water scarcity is there, food problem is there, and many people are unemployed, and then poverty is there, unemployment is there. Everything we can't solve, people can't solve, but let us think about that. That also is whatever necessary, whatever possible, let us help a small, minute thing to the others. So we should not be highly selfish children. Now, like this, now one more thing before the ending, that I will read once again. I will read out the other part. Listen. People today all over the world are buying and consuming such a bewilderingly varied things on a vast scale, which actually are absolutely inessential, essential, opposite inessential to human health and happiness. People buy and drink the artificially flavored drinks which have no nutritive value, eat stuff which cannot be digested, junk food, children. For increasing number of people, shopping has become the chief form of entertainment, an obsessive compulsion over which they have no control. The fascination with the choice has been carried to ridiculous lengths. Children. The definition of good life depends upon the acquisition of material possessions. Even the people in rural areas are joining this bad wagon, BANDWAGON, bandwagon, means this habit. Even rural people also turn to this fashion, that drinking Coca-Cola, artificial drinks, and then eating junk food and pizza, all this type, they are also changed. And now next one, aggressive advertising is compounding to this problem and resulting in the media. Media means television, newspaper, radio, and all systems you see, all ad, much ad with all good models they'll take, and then luxuriously they will give advertisement to attract the people. So people, they'll watch this advertisement and then immediately they rush to the market and then they'll buy mindlessly all the commodities, whether it is useful or no. That is secondary. And people have forgotten when to say enough to the merely material things. Unless they know when to stop, there won't be anything of value left on the earth. Definitely, children. Now, when we look at the development of the country, it is a very ironic situation. While pockets of private prosperity are growing, the resources of public sphere are depleting. Thus, though we have an amazing variety of sleek new car models to choose from, the roads in our cities are in pretty bad shape and getting worse. Fashionable luxury resorts are mushrooming, means it like mushroom, how it will grow fast, spread like that. Resorts are all growing too much. Started everywhere, but the lung spaces like parks and playgrounds are shrinking. It is a similar story with many other services in the public domain, including transportation, healthcare, education, etc. Even the essential services are pushed into the private realm so that some company or other can make profit on them. What after advertisement? What will happen? People, they rush to the market or mall or wherever, now they'll buy the goods. Though who will get profit? The company, the producer will get profit. No, it is indeed a tragic comedy because the poor are also pushed into becoming consumers of increasingly expensive goods and utilities. Even poor people also sometimes they feel, why not we go? Even I have seen the mall children, even poor people also, they'll come because they want to come and enjoy. What is mall? They want to see, and also they'll spend, they don't have money, even then they will spend money for one day, much more money, and then go satisfied. So we agree completely with the concerns raised by the writer regarding the consumerist culture. Mahatma Gandhi said that there is enough on this earth for man's need, but not for man's greed. I'll repeat. Mahatma Gandhi said that there is enough on this earth for man's need, but not for man's greed. Man has become very much greedy. Follow? Needs are less only, but he has become very much greedy. There is no need for us to amass things, means collect things which have no value for us. We see that families nowadays have a TV, every room. You have seen many big rich family and all, they'll have each room on a TV. This has resulted in the division and seclusion among family members. What will happen now? People, they will not together sit. They'll be going and then sitting in separate room and then they'll whatever channel they want, they will watch. That is freedom, they say. But here what is lacking is the relationship is deteriorating. I would buy consumer durables only those that are absolutely essential. The big malls sell food grains in a neatly packed manner and we feel they are good, but they get spoiled faster. They get spoiled faster. We will buy our goods, items from the local shop which are not only cleaned but also fresh too. So why don't we go to next door shops and all buy? We want that fashion of going the malls and buying they whatever the rate price they will tell. Without bargaining we'll buy. But in the shop near our house and all we'll go and then bargain. The poor people what they'll do, they want business so they will give. And also any products you think, grains or food products you think, cleaned and fresh it will be because often the consumer should come because they are all staying there only. So he should be truthful. So the trader next to your door, he'll be honestly selling cleaned food and good food and all, fresh food also. I mean food grains or any commodity. However, attractive the fast food may look, we would like to eat only healthy and nutritive food regularly. We will not join the bandwagon of people who stop till they drop or ape the means copy the Western consumerist culture. We should not copy everything from the Western culture, children. We should retain our culture, whatever in cooking, eating, food habit, or dressing, whatever family. These are all relationship, everything we should maintain. So blindly, without thinking, we should not follow Western culture. Now, by this, I concluded the consumerist culture lesson. I hope that you all understood. So then I will give you notes in the coming period. So I hope that all of you understood.